Have you? Ever wanted to jump rope?
Welcome to the First 20. Learning a new skill is amazing, but becoming an expert is believed to take 10,000 hours of deliberate practice. That is a full-time job for over 5 years, and I, like many of you, don't have that kind of time. So here's what I learned in the first 20. Yo guys, Gims here and welcome to episode 1 of the First 20, where I see how much I can learn about skipping in just 20 hours. Okay, so the key to learning a skill in 20 hours to the point where you seem competent can be broken down into 4 main steps. The first is to deconstruct the skill and do the most important parts first. Step 2 is to learn enough where you're able to self-correct if you're doing something wrong. Step 3 is to remove any practice barriers, so for skipping that means buying a rope and a mat. And finally, step 4 is to practice for a minimum of 20 hours. As this is the pilot episode, the format will almost definitely change in the near future. If you have any suggestions on how I can make this better and more enjoyable for you guys to watch, please do leave them in the comment section below, as I will read every single one. Enjoy the rest of the video. So let's see how I went from this to this in just 20 hours. Okay, so hour 1 and 2 was spent mastering the basic bounce. And by mastering I meant enough where I can actually start to do things that aren't just jumping. Because as you can see, I can't even skip 10 times. So how can I do a trick if I can't skip? Now I'm not going to teach how to do any of this because even now I don't feel like I am at a level where I'm comfortable teaching people. However, I will leave all the links I used in the description below, so if you want to learn anything I have learned, you know where to go. Okay, so hour 3 I tried to learn the crisscross. Now this for me was very frustrating because at the time I felt comfortable doing the basic bounce, but looking back my form still wasn't all there. So trying to learn the crisscross was looking a bit like this. Fail after fail, it really wasn't fun. However, as the hour was coming to an end, I did manage to land a couple. And the best one is probably this one that I put on my Snapchat. Okay, so looking back at these, I can see that the camera work is appalling. Like, you can't even see all of me. However, I promise you that it does get a lot better. Okay, so hour 4, unknown to me at the time, my rope was starting to break, which was very painful. So when it finally did break, I thought that I could just practice my form as usual. However, it wasn't quite that easy, and it was also very painful.
Have you been eating my skipping rope? Huh?
Because of this, hour 5 was then spent making sure I could still do everything I'd learnt before, and that took near enough the whole hour. So let's move on to hour 6. Hour 6 I learnt how to double under. This is just jumping and the rope going under you twice. This was tough because I thought you had to swing the rope twice, when in essence you swing the rope once and just jump a little higher. Alright, so boom. Hour 7, 8 and 9 is when we start getting a little sussy with it, like a little side swipe cross under, a multi-cross, a double under crisscross? Huh? But yeah, just before the halfway point, this is where I'm at. Okay, so boom, hour 10, I wanted to step it up, I wanted to learn something extra special, so I thought I'd learn the toad. See, this one was stressful. I had to go through this one real slow, I had to go through all the basics, like frame by frame. Not frame by frame, but whatever the equivalent of frame by frame is. What? Anyway, yes, the toad. This one was tough, but I did get it eventually on Snapchat. So, although it does look kind of sick, this one caused me an injury. Like, I was out for 12 days after this. a little bit of relaxation, all of that. Hour 11, I came back and I just had to get back into things. By this point, I was at uni as well, so from here on out, the camera placement is much better than it was before. Only took 11 hours. Hour 12, I dived well in above my head. Like, this is the equivalent to me not being able to swim and jumping in the ocean off a ferry. Like, why would I do that? I don't know why I did it, but I did it. I tried to learn the mic release, which is basically where you just let go of the rope with one hand. I'll put a video of it somewhere here. This is what it looks like. I don't know why I tried it. I can't do it to this day. But yeah, we're gonna breeze over this one because it's embarrassing. I can't do it. Hour 13. Now the 13th hour did land on a Friday, but luckily it wasn't Friday the 13th, just hour 13. Irrelevant, but you know it. But yeah, today I went through a little freestyle, tried to sauce it up a little bit. But this isn't the best freestyle I've done, but it's a little glimpse into the future of what's coming. Now, hour 14 is where it gets good. But before we get there, if you have made it this far and haven't already liked the video, please do go downstairs and hit that like button. I'd appreciate it a lot. If you're not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on them bell notifications if you like. But yeah, let's get into hour 14, where I learned the EB. Don't know what it stands for, but it looks sick. And hour 15 was just doing an EB on both sides. Gotta be multifunctional. What's the word? Where you can use both hands. Multi-talented. I'll put the word here, but that's what you gotta be it, whatever it is. But yeah, EB on both sides. Hour 16 and 17, I learnt the 360 and learnt to reverse it the other way, respectively. This was actually a lot easier than it looks. If you can skip forward, skip backwards, and do a side swing, this is just a combination of the three. Oh, the last 3 hours. Now in these, I didn't know what else to learn. The mic release was not even an option, so I just had fun with it. Hour 18, hour 19, and hour 20. The first 20, we made it. Yes, we made it. And for you guys that are still here at the end, here's a little bonus clip of me just doing a little bit of everything, just slapping some stuff together, a little freestyle. I hope you enjoy before we get to the outro. So that there is what I learned in the first 20 hours jumping rope. If you made it this far and you haven't already, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this in the future. If you have any suggestions of how to make the content better for you and more enjoyable to watch, please do leave suggestions in the comments below. I will be checking and replying to all of them. So that is it for today. Oh, it's good to be back, baby. Enjoy the rest of your day, you lot. Have a good one.